Okay, this is a Suzuki SX4, and I'm going to show you how to change the rear brakes pads on the on this car. It's a little bit tricky because you got to take off the handbrake hook. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. All right. So we're just taking off the rear wheel. It's been jacked up, and I got a stand under there just in case. Okay. So we take the wheel off. Put that aside. Alright, so what you have right here is this clip. This cable has to come off this clip. So to do that, all you need is take a vice grips and squeeze that together. Okay, so I have the vice grips on this hook, and I've taken the cable off this hook. Now to do that, you may have to loosen the bleed nut a little bit to let the pressure go a little bit. You just have to let it loose just a little bit to get the pressure to be able to squeeze this shut. Once you can squeeze this shut and get this off, you should be able to take the brake off, no problem. After you take this off, this piece off, you have to let this go to release the brake to allow this to move. Now you can take this off. Okay, so after that you want to get a clamp so that you can close the clapper. And to do that, you want to clamp it shut, but you also want to open your bleed valve a little bit, just to let the pressure to be relieved as you close this. So it closes tight. Then just close it back. That way your clamp is all the way in, so you can put the new brakes in. Okay, the new brakes, actually they're fairly easy to put in. You want to put this piece, which is the squealer on the back. You just put them in there. It sets right in. Put the front one in. Okay, so those are on now. So you got the new brakes on. Now this, with it closed, should just slide right on, and it does. So now you have basically the brakes, new brakes on, with the clappers in the full open position. So now we got to put the two bolts back on, put this back on the hook, and you should be done. Have the nuts, the bolts back in. That's nice and sturdy. All we got to do now is put the hook back on for this, and you use the vice grips to close that up. Okay, so I have the vice grips gripping this right here, so that now I can just slip this on. Okay, so all we got to do now is release it. That's back on. And you got your new brake pads in, and everything's back together. By the way, I just wanted to show you the brake pad. This is with 36,000 miles on this car. Look at this brake pad. The brake pad is almost gone. So if you're not changing your brake pads at 35,000 miles, you could be in for a bigger expense.